In the very first video in this YouTube channel, we're going to cover the very basics of drawing functions. Now, what do we need? I'm going to draw two arrows, a horizontal one and a vertical one. At least I'll try my best. Two arrows. And I'll call this X and I'll call this Y. Now, a little bit of terminology. These two arrows right here, these two arrows are called, well, what we call an axis. An axis is something that helps us determine where a point is. You need two of them to make a coordinate system. Why is this useful? So let's say I want to define the point in blue. That's defined using the coordinates 3 and 2. Now, what does this mean? The first number represents how much left or right the point is. So this is X. The other number, so the number 2, represents Y. Let's visualize this by drawing another coordinate system and where this point is. Always draw your coordinate systems with a right angle between the two. Also, don't forget to add the arrows, which means this. If we go to the right, 1, 2, 3, it goes towards the positive numbers. However, if you go to the left, it's in the negative numbers, kind of like on a map. Also, this counts in the vertical direction, 1, 2, 3, and also downwards, 1, 2, 3, -1, -2, and -3 will be enough. Now, let's start with the first point, which we defined as A. So we're going to help ourselves with drawing a vertical line. Now, it is how do we know where to draw the line? For X, for the first number, we draw a vertical line. And for the position of X, we draw a horizontal line. Now, let me explain how this would work. So, let's start with the X, yeah? We have 3, so we're going to count 1, 2, and 3. So the point lies somewhere on this line where we see that X equals 3, yeah? X equals 3. All of the possible points on this line satisfy X equals 3. Let's look at the other condition. The other condition is Y must equal to 2. And the only line that satisfies this is right here, the horizontal line. So this line is Y minus 2. And the point A that we defined using the coordinates 3 and 2 lies here. Now let's do one more. Let's choose the color green. Let's go with the point 0, -2. Now, what does 0 mean? 0 means is that the point lies neither on the right side of the coordinate system and neither on the left side. It is in the exact middle. Now, this only counts for the vertical line, so it's somewhere on this line. So this line right here represents when X equals 0. However, we don't have a perfect 0, 0. We have -2. We have to travel from this point 1 and 2 times down. So this point is our B. Let's do the last one. Last one, let's go with the point C. I'm going to decide that it's going to be -3 and 3. Again, we can help ourselves by drawing firstly a vertical line on -3 and then a horizontal line on y equals 3. Yeah, so again, this line represents all the points that are on the line of x minus x3, x minus 3, x equals -3, my apologies, and then this line is y equals 3. And the point that we have is right here. We can call it C. And the whole point of being able to draw points is not only, well, to draw the points, but this is the foundation to drawing functions, or one of the foundations. So the way that we draw the function, which we still have yet to learn how to express, is by connecting these dots with a straight line. In this case, it creates a triangle, which I'll just, for fun, draw out.